way to Nome. And I was trying to make it where it would work if I turned it the other way, but it's not really working that way. This is going to be a really short stream. I don't have, the only thing I have is Wi-Fi, and it said Verizon service, but it doesn't. So what that means is Wi-Fi at the hotel. So anyway, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're doing, why we're out here, and I want to show you what a $300 a night room looks like in Nome. So anyway, I figure just give everyone a minute or so to come in. I got a little bit of a view out here with some ocean. Well, maybe not the ocean, but the bay. So this is a really, really, really old hotel. Are you able to hear me okay? Anyway, so going straight out that way, you'll go out to the Bering Sea. So this is like the bay off the Bering Sea. And this building is extremely old, really historic. Can you let me know if you're able to hear me? I tried to turn the phone, but it won't let me do that, so I messed up something, I guess, when I set it up. It's so quiet, you could literally just hear the water, the little waves rolling in. So later this evening, I'm going to go and actually get video around Nome, and I'll start posting some stuff on my channel. But again, I don't have any internet service. I'm basically on roaming, extended network, so I can make calls and I can do text messages, and that's about it. Okay, so this is what a $300 room looks like in Nome, Alaska. Remember, it's a village. There's literally, you can only fly in or fly out or come in by boat or snow machine. So this building was built in the 1890s, and all of this was added later. So this plumbing, and the sprinkler system. You have like this little makeshift dresser, a fridge, and a microwave. Of course, you could get a little bit of a view looking out the window and to the left. Yep. Literally, that's it. This is what a $300 room gets you in Nome, Alaska. $300 a night. And my partner, the guy that I'm going with, and we'll be spending almost a month with out in the East Siberian Sea, he's next door. So it cost these guys $600 to house us for the night. Yep, this is what it looks like. But you know what? It's really clean. You know, it's really clean. It's fine. It's not a big deal. No frills. It's kind of interesting in its own way. Yes. So, yeah, how's it going? Yeah, this is what $300 will get you in Nome, Alaska. So when Marty and I flew into the airport, we actually saw the two helicopters from Maritime Helicopters out of Homer, Alaska. So they came in and they landed at the Bering Sea hangars at the airport, and it was crazy. You come into this airport, and it's like, I think it's one or two little runways. The runway is super short, so they hit the skids real hard on this 737, and it was just wild. And so we're leaving out of Nome. We're getting on a ship called the Arion, and it is flagged out of South Korea. And then we will sail on the icebreaker ship through parts of the Bering Sea all the way north till we get to the East Siberian Sea, and we'll end up approximately at 80 degrees north at where the Arctic ice shelf is at. And researchers from South Korea are studying the ice, they're studying the water, they're studying life forms, insects, they're studying whether or not if the polar ice caps are melting, and they're doing all kinds of other things, weather readings, releasing weather balloons. And so what what we're going to be doing when we're there is we will be acting as polar bear guards. So we will disembark from the ship, and then when we get to where we're going, um, all the researchers, everybody gets off the ship, and we get down there, and then we're just looking out for polar bears the entire time. What are we carrying? We have brought Remington 870 pump shotguns with slugs. Will it work? I don't know. Hope so. Um, it's going to be quite an adventure. I was really hoping to be able to walk around Nome, but I'm just not going to be able to. I just don't have cell signal uh, for internet once I go out. So again, I'm on roaming. I'm on extended range. It'll let me call and text. That's it. So I'll get some stuff and I'll upload a couple shorts here around Nome. I'm gonna go find where the finish is at the Iditarod and upload some of that. So where we're going to be going, we're going to be out in international water. We're going to be out of the country, and there's going to be 24 hours, like literally 24 hours of light. And we've had to repack all of our winter gear again. We're looking at temperatures of around 25 to 30 degrees. Last year, the warmest day they had, once they made it up to the ice shelf, was about 34 degrees above zero, but most days it hovered around 25 above, and it was really windy. So, so yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I hope we see polar bears, but I hope we see them from the safety of the ship. Now, there is no dock here in Nome. Let me turn this back around. I mean, there's like little docks, but nothing big enough to um, uh, accommodate of a large 400 foot. It's like 400 and I don't know. It's 400 and some feet icebreaker ship. So how we're getting out there is my partner and I. We have to go all the way back to the airport, which by the way is like a mile up the road. It cost us $20. They charged us $20 to get a ride from the little airport here in Nome to get to this little hotel that was built in the 1890s during the gold rush. But anyway, so we have to ride on these helicopters from the airport, and then we will land on the back of this ship. So two things. Number one, I don't like helicopters, and two, I've never been on a ship, so I don't know how I feel about combining flying on a helicopter and the back of the ship at the same time. I don't know. So I guess we're gonna see. I am gonna take video of that. I am gonna of taking off and landing on the ship. On the ship, we will have Wi-Fi. I don't know how well the bandwidth will be. The Wi-Fi will be coming from the satellites, and I guess there's satellites routed through the country of Singapore or something like that. So we'll see. So I will try to, you know, upload stuff if I can, but if not, then it'll have to wait. So our voyage starts. We board the ship tomorrow, and we start sailing on the 30th, and then we return to Barrow, Alaska, the northernmost town slash village in the United States, on August the 25th. So that's how long we're going to be out for. I do have motion sickness. I bought tons of Dramamine. I bought some 25 milligram and some 50 milligram motion sickness pills. And then once we're on the ship, I'll make video about the clothing that we're wearing, the special suits. We have cold water immersion survival suits that we wear in case we have to abandon ship in the cold icy water. And then we have these regular suits that are also PFDs for when we're out on the ice and carrying all our stuff. So if you were to break through the ice or go off in the drink, you will float because these suits also float. And they work for the Arctic and the cold weather. So I'm gonna show, you know, the guns that we're using, the suits, the gear that we brought, some of the gear that I'm gonna be using, and some of the stuff Marty has. What else? We'll show all the different food aboard the ship, the amenities on the ship, and just kind of what that whole thing is going to be like. So anyway, I'm hoping I'll be able to upload video, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'll flip this way. So it's cloudy. It was 49 or 50 degrees when we arrived here. It still feels really nice outside, though. I mean, it's a little on the cool side, but you know, but it's nice. It's not like it's real windy. See some kind of boat way out there. I have no idea what it is. I don't know anything about boats or ships. So anyway, I was more hoping to be able to walk around and do the live stream, but I'm just not going to be able to. So so what I'm going to do now is, I'm kind of hungry. We might go eat. Oh, the helicopter pilots are going to be staying here at the same hotel tonight, so that's going to be cool. But since we got so much daylight and we're a few hundred miles northwest of Anchorage, we'll have a lot of daylight and it'll last a long time. So I'm gonna go walk around, grab some videos, maybe upload a couple of shorts, and we'll go from there. So anyway, man, coming into the Nome airport, that was a trip, you guys. The baggage claim is like this little thing. The ticket counter is right next to the baggage claim, and the TSA thing is right there. So all the passengers that are coming and going are running into each other. It's just a complete nightmare. It was a complete crap show completely. So anyway, all right. So I'm gonna go meet up with Marty, and then I'm going to go around town and go grab some more footage and upload a couple of things before I leave. I'm gonna go find the Iditarod finish line here in. I keep wanting to say town, but Nome is technically, it's a village. So there's no road to get here. There's roads within this little area, but there's no roads to get here. The only way here is by boat, air, or snow machine. So we are about. It took from wheels up to wheels down out of Anchorage. It took about an hour and 15 minutes to get here. I believe it's about. I believe the Iditarod Trail from Anchorage to Nome. I know it's over 1,000 miles. I know it's between 1,000 and 1,500 miles. So imagine when they had to do that emergency medicine run when they had the diphtheria outbreak at the turn of the century, you know? And they were using the dogs to travel here in the harsh conditions, and yet we get on the airplane and we're here in an hour and 15 minutes, and you can have a beer and a seltzer water on the way. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna go and find I'm gonna go do some sightseeing and upload some stuff. So anyway, I'll catch you on a little bit. See ya.